What is going on, YouTube? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Today we are breaking down my ultimate inventory and loot management. We're going to discuss how much ammo, grenades, healing, and more for each type of backpack and even some different types of loadouts, so we can really show you a few different options when you are managing your items. So let us start off with the easiest type of management, and that is when you have no bag. While it is rare, there are just some games where you aren't going to find any type of backpack early on, and this really does reduce the overall amount of options as to what you can carry. While we cover the no backpack setup, this is going to be with the thought process of the early game loot setup, so when you are first dropping and collecting loot. This is what I am always trying to get before I get a bag. With no backpack, it really comes down to controlling the amount of ammo and heals you carry, since there isn't much room for anything else. For pretty much all of the different backpack rarities, I am going to run with some of my favorite loadouts, and for starters, we're going to be looking at the R301 with the Mastiff. Since our inventory is really limited, I will try to run no more than 4 stacks of ammo. This allows me to carry 1 stack of cells, syringes, batteries, and medkits, while also having room for 2 grenades. I'll also try to carry 1 arc and 1 frag for a bit more variety in terms of the types of grenades that I can use. Occasionally, I will skip 2 grenades and run an extra stack of ammo if I do run something like an R301 or a Volt or an SMG and a sniper. The only other choices I really see when not having a backpack is to just drop the grenade for a Phoenix kit or an ultimate accelerant, depending on if you are running a legend that may need an ultimate accelerant like Watson or any offensive legend like Bloodhound, Gibraltar, or Caustic. Moving on now to the gray backpack, and we are going to build on our previous loadout. Again, for the gray bag, this is still early game for me, and sometimes this can be putting us into mid game if we aren't fortunate enough to find a blue bag. Pretty much everything is the same from the no bag, however, I am now running 1 more stack of ammo and 1 stack of shield cells. I will take this time to note that for the most part, I will never run more than 2 medkits and 4 syringes in my loadouts. I generally find that it is a waste of room to run more white heals than these, and I'd rather save that room for more shields or ammo. The reason for this is that your shields are being tapped first, and I do not as often dip into my health as I would my shields. The only option that I might run differently in this situation is to drop 1 stack of ammo for my spray weapon when running a shotgun and take an ultimate accelerant or a Phoenix kit. Some of this will depend on how you are playing. Are you farming damage or are you being aggressive? These are questions to ask as it does change your loadout. A damage farmer from range will generally get less opportunities to loot kills, meaning they need to carry more ammo and less healing items or grenades. However, an aggressive player might be able to get more opportunities to loot boxes, meaning they can get more ammo later on, and it does allow them to carry more healing or more grenades. This is just something to think about as we move on. I want to take this time to say if you do like this video, be sure to hit that like button, and I appreciate your support as of late. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop into a Twitch stream, and we can chat any and all things Apex Legends. Moving on now to the blue bag, and this does give us a lot more options in terms of the overall inventory we can run. By the time we have a blue backpack, I am now considering this to be my mid-game to end game, and this is what I am carrying most of the time, as there are many games where I just won't be able to find that purple or gold backpack. I am still sticking with a spray weapon and a shotgun for starters. I still have the same amount of ammo and white heals and a single arc star. This time I am now running 2 extra batteries and 12 cells. If I can't get 4 batteries, I will sometimes take 16 cells or just hold on to another grenade. In rare situations where I can't find any batteries, I will definitely take 16 cells, an extra grenade, and or a Phoenix kit if it is available. Sometimes I will also drop a Phoenix kit for the 2 batteries, as it can be really clutch to have one of these in the late game if you are able to pop the kit. I will take this time to also note that I will virtually never carry more than a single Phoenix kit, 16 shield cells, or 4 batteries. I kind of find it is generally just a waste of time and space to carry more healing, and I'd rather stack up on extra ammo or extra grenades. I will say though, if I can't find any batteries or any shield cells, then I will definitely double up and carry more Phoenix kits or more cells. It really just depends on the situation. Sometimes I will also carry 2 arc stars and drop an extra stack of ammo if I am running a class that really benefits from another grenade. Something like Horizon in my eyes really benefits from more grenades because you are using that black hole ultimate. For the blue bag, let's switch it up and say, what would I do if I was running something like a Wingman and an R99? Generally, this loadout is an aggressive type of loadout, and I won't be farming damage or trying to get picks like I would with the R301. So I cap my light ammo around 240, sometimes 300, and I will run 2 stacks of heavy ammo and a single arc star. If I do feel the need to carry more than 300 light because I am spraying a lot, then I will drop my 4 shield cells so I don't have to run out of heavy ammo. The last type of loadout that I want to highlight for the blue backpack is for those that are a sniper. Generally, this loadout for me is a bit more of a type of get a mid-range pick and then make a push. So in this instance, I am running the triple take in the R99 SMG. The ammo count is going to be the same as the Wingman and the R99, except I am running 4 batteries and 8 cells. If I can't find 4 batteries, I will definitely swap those batteries out for shield cells. I am not running more than 1 grenade in this loadout because I'm generally not making the type of plays that may require more grenades. Generally, this is my type of sit back and farm higher damage games type of loadout. The only change I would make that is per a specific type of weapon, and that is if I am running a G7 Scout or a charge rifle instead of a triple take. I find these 2 guns require a lot more ammo, so I will take 3 stacks of sniper ammo and then drop a light ammo sack if I do use the charge rifle. With the G7 Scout and the R99 loadout, I will drop my grenade and run an extra stack of light ammo for a total of 420 light, since I do have 2 light ammo weapons that generally use a lot of ammo. Now moving on to the biggest backpacks, and that is the purple and gold backpacks. By the time I do get a purple or gold bag, I am going to assume it is a bit later in the game, so these are my end game backpacks. At this time, I am more or less trying to kit myself out for the long game, and what I am taking is reflected in this way. So let's start off with my inventory setup, and then I want to briefly touch on the importance of a few items that you should be aware of when looting and just overall play in Apex. We are again going to build upon the R301 and the massive loadout from earlier. The really only additions here is going to be another stack of ammo and another stack of shield cells. Like previous loadouts, I will also swap out the 2 grenades for an additional stack of ammo, so 360 total light. Or I will swap out the grenades for an ultimate accelerant. This is my optimal loadout: 1 shotgun ammo stack, 360 light ammo, a Phoenix, 4 batteries, 2 medkits, 12 cells, 4 syringes, and 1 arc star. If I'm getting really deep into late game though, and there's only 1, maybe 2 teams left, I will definitely ditch 2 batteries and about 120 ammo in favor of extra grenades. The reason for this is that I really shouldn't need a lot of ammo for 1 team, and similarly to this, I shouldn't need and really won't have time to pop 4 batteries. The extra grenades in my eyes are just way more valuable in late game, and I plan for this. I'd like to now briefly go over a few things regarding my loadout and my inventory so that I am clear on my choices and a few choices you may want to make depending on your setup. The first thing is the importance of shield cells and why I want to always have shield cells even though batteries may heal more per inventory slot. Shield cells can be super critical in fights. A quick 25 to 50 health from a shield cell or 2 of them can really make a difference in winning a fight. Not every engagement will allow you to pop a battery, and sometimes it's just nice to put on partial heals so you can stay in constant fighting and poking enemies to support your team and keep enemies from pushing up to you. One minor adjustment I will do for my loadout is when I am running a gold shield, I will just carry 2 batteries, never 4. Since shield cells do double on gold armor, I always try to have more of these. I do like to still carry 2 batteries though, because if I do find a red Evo shield in late game, I will almost always take that shield, as I want to have as much overall health as I can when going into the final endgame fights. This kind of leads me into the fact that why I am taking so many shield and healing items. As we all know, Apex Legends is a very third-party heavy game, and you won't always be able to loot boxes after wiping teams, and I want to really have enough healing to last me a few fights if we are getting jumped on by multiple teams. It is similar to this with ammo, however, I really take 300 to 360 ammo because in higher tier lobbies there's a lot of poking and softening enemies up at ranges. And having a lot of ammo for something like the R301 is pretty important as it does run through ammo very quickly. Also for me, there's literally no worse feeling than running out of ammo and literally just not being able to compete in a fight, so I like to play it safe and carry enough to last me a while. If you are not really sure what to run, what to pick up with the inventory, I will say always err on the side of caution and run more shields. You're definitely going to be able to find ammo later on, but you're probably not going to be able to find healing items quite as much because they are harder to come by. I will say one other thing, if you are running as a Loba or if you're playing with a Loba, you probably can carry a lot less ammo because she does get that black market every 90 seconds, and you can pick up as much ammo as you want from that black market. So this is also something to keep in mind. I absolutely love playing with a Loba, but for me, she isn't really my type of legend, but she does really make the quality of life in the game a lot better in my opinion. The final point I want to just mention is that the loot you carry is all personal preference, but it can change depending on your playstyle and what legend you are playing. If you are an aggressive player, it may be beneficial to carry more grenades, as they can be really handy in getting the drop on enemies. These type of choices though, in my eyes, really aren't possible till you have those gold and purple backpacks, as I do like to carry the same amount of healing items no matter what, if not more. So that is pretty much everything to do with my loadouts and inventory management. Again, if you have any more questions, drop a comment down below, join the Twitch streams, or join the community Discord, and I would love to chat with you about Apex Legends. I appreciate your support, and until next time, peace out.